everybody. Hello. Welcome to another amazing season of Spirit Sessions, A View of the Light. I'm Jessica Dugas, the creator of the Breakthrough Show Network, we're so excited always to be simulcasting Spirit Sessions on the Breakthrough Show Network. And we are joined today to celebrate 2025, to celebrate each other, to celebrate Capricorns, and to celebrate an incredible birthday amongst us. And that's for Miss Teresa Warren. Yay. Thank you guys all so much for being here today.
Thank you for introducing us, Jessica. First, I'd just like to say happy birthday to Teresa.
Your intro was awesome.
Well, it was quick. But I tried to get a little bit of everything from the last year and our dragons, and of course your dragons are for you, Teresa. And it is still the year of the dragon, and we don't go into the year of the snake until on January 29th.
29th.
So January 29th is the beginning of the new Chinese New Year, and that's the year of the snake. So hold on, snakes, your time is coming. But we're still in the year of the dragon. And I was Googling this today, and one of the things they said was, if you're a dragon and you turn 60, which I'm giving away your age, it's especially lucky birthday for you because it's the completion of cycles and completion of things. It means also that now your time and your life is your own. You don't have to share yourself with your family, your friends, your business, whatever. You are an autonomous being going forward into the last half of your life. That is, if you live to be 120.
Yeah.
In Chinese culture, the 60th birthday is a milestone celebration. And apparently Chinese people just start celebrating their birthdays at 60. They don't really celebrate them before that. I don't know if that's true or not. But much like a sweet 16 birthday is a milestone. This marks 5 full cycles of the Chinese zodiac based on the 12 animals and 5 natural elements: metal, fire, water, earth, and wood. Does everybody know what they are? Put it in the comments. It's a culturally significant age of which to be proud. So when you're 60, everybody applauds you and starts revering you as an elder, and you're great. So I'm going to start revering you as an elder. We won't say that I'm 5 years older than you almost, but that's okay.
I honor you too, Rhonda.
But before you talk about Capricorns and that, I really like to give you my present as my card to go first, if that's okay.
Okay. Thank you.
I'm going to put this on, all of us on big again, because I don't want to be the only one here. There we go. Okay. So I asked them who is your overarching archangel that's going to look after you this year, coming forward in your 60th year. And I guess it would be your 61st year.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
But that's okay. And what is their overarching message for this? And this is the one I came. This is from Kyle Gray's 22 Archangels Oracle Guidebook.
Nice.
This little one. This one is Raphael.
Oh,
and what he wants is he's representing not only healing, but the clarity of vision. Be willing to see things differently,
yes.
To initiate healing, and to experience wholeness. So I think that goes along with being open and to see things differently, to experience new things and healing. So this is no better person to have on your right shoulder than Raphael. No better angel to have on your right-hand shoulder looking over you. And so it will give you the way to see things differently.
Well, then awesome. I appreciate that. I need that a lot. I will need that so much next year.
And that's for all the Capricorns too, that are watching this show today.
Oh, yes.
As well. But
all the cards, even the ones that are pulled for me, are applying to all the Capricorns right now.
Yeah. For the year,
whether you're Capricorn, moon, sun, or rising, or ascendant, or any of those will be fine.
So, Teresa, do you want to explain a little bit about Capricorns before we go a little further in, so everybody knows
I
what we're
did a
talking.
little research, some astrological research.
Your
And-
head's cut off. Can you tilt your camera a bit up?
Well, yeah, look, there.
Yeah, there, that's better.
Is that okay? Okay.
Yeah, that's great. We'd like to see the top of your beautiful head.
So I asked the question, what does it mean to be a Capricorn in 2025? Because, you know, so many things are going on in astrologically and in life. It's like, wow. So what's it all about? So the title of this would be Challenge and Transformation. 2025 is a year of transformation, growth, and rebirth. And by embracing these energies and staying true to your values, you'll emerge stronger, wiser, and more resilient than ever. Does that sound like fun? 1, Saturn. As the ruler of Capricorn, Saturn energies continue to shape the experiences with themes of responsibility, authority, and karma. And this always, as always, is inviting us to reflect on our commitments and our sense of duty. And I promise you, these are the things going on in my head. So it's so funny. 2, Pluto. Pluto is about transformation and saying that, remember how Pluto was all those years, from 2008 to last year, or even in 2023, it started moving out of being in Capricorn all those years. So Capricorn, heavy, heavy Capricorn. And now we're in Aquarius. So there's that shift going on. But apparently that we still have a lot to integrate from that time and stuff. So that's kind of exciting for me anyway, because I kind of dig that stuff, because I see these things as energies helping us or giving us the opportunity to help ourselves, learn and grow and dive deep on these things. And so we're going again emerging stronger and more resilient. Okay, then Pluto, now that it's in Aquarius, from Capricorn, you can expect a shift in the energies too. And this transition is likely to bring an increased desire to contribute to the greater good, focusing on the collective progress and social responsibility. So there's a bunch of ways right there to jump out of my comfort zone. And then there's groundbreaking ideas and conventional approaches to Capricorn's life, challenging traditional structures and norms. Also, this whole Pluto thing and Aquarius is bringing Capricorns to experience a deeper connection to their emotional bodies, releasing old patterns and embracing authenticity. Well, don't we love doing that, Uranus is the awakening one, and is going to be in Taurus it's been in Taurus for quite a while and continues to 2026. So it's probably intensifying a lot, brings unexpected awakenings to your financial and emotional foundation. Awakenings. So hopefully that's a fun thing. Says be open to new sources of income, unconventional relationships, and redefine what security means to you. And then there's Jupiter, the expansion planet. Its transit is going through Taurus in May and in May of this year, and Gemini at the end of May all the way through October. And these bring opportunities of growth and learning and exploration. Expect a renewed sense of curiosity and enthusiasm. I am so down for that, particularly in areas related to communication, networking, and personal development. So all the themes are rebuilding and restructuring foundations, embracing progress, cultivating emotional and intelligent resilience, redefining authority, power, and responsibility, and navigating unexpected changes and awakenings. So that sounds like an adventurous year, don't it?
That's pretty amazing. Did you pull a card for yourself?
Well, when I put the energy in the card, I asked for a card for myself. So
good. Did you want to read it now, or did you want to read it at the end?
Whenever you want me to. I'm pulling it right now.
It's your party, and you can cry if you want to.
I love that. Okay. 25. Okay, the deck I'm using is Light Stars Celestial Frequencies deck. And it's her newer one. Can you guys see that picture good?
Yeah, bring it up a little closer to the other side. Yeah,
Other
there.
side.
Yeah, there. Good.
Okay. It's
That's a
really
light beam, isn't it?
yeah, it's a light being. And the cards, these are real light beings that you can work with because it's not just a picture. It's so cool. So this is about innovation, Andromeda, and healing the matrix. Or healing, it's a healing matrix itself. In
Innovation. Oh, that's interesting.
yeah, I know that I think has to do with all of this. It's incredible. And the card is 25, which is a 7, and I'm a 7. Aren't you too, Rhonda? Oh, I did forget my glasses though. Okay. It says we, the Andromedans, expand and express our blessings of heart-filled love and peace. The healing matrix is not a place or a thing, but rather an expression of divine unification within the very core of the living soul, spirit, and the matrix of living form. Our energies emanate that of integrative healing, an essence that embodies harmony, peace, and high frequency healing. We are consciousness of divine geoharmonics, and our sacred tones serve to heal and dissolve disharmony and chaos while transforming density into light. We could use a lot of those frequencies right now. It'll be good for us all. The healing embrace of Andromeda greets you with a high frequency dose of love to remind you, your consciousness, that you are the healing you seek. Transformation and regeneration exist within thought and initiation. So, if you engage in focusing your positive intention forward, you will discover your own healing matrix, which will clear confusion and doubt. So,
It's all, you can't make this stuff up. It's all kind
boom. Boom. Well, what an incredible gift this is for all of us at Capricorns and me, you know. And it reminds me, of course, of Marla and how you're always putting that positive focus forward. And you have formed your own healing matrix out of that. I could see how this works. How exciting. Wow. I love that.
Speaking of Marla, what a great segue. We're going to let Marla, thank you again for taking time out of your workday to pre-record this, because we really appreciate your time. And Jessica, we appreciate your time as well. Nancy and Bex really wanted to be here. Bex got called away last minute to work, like literally about half an hour before the show started. And Nancy took a trip last night, and she has not yet recovered from it. A literal trip across the floor, so she's not in a mood to, or in a headspace.
We're sending her gentle hugs and love.
Yeah, very gentle for the bruises.
And Brittany, so, we're sending
Brittany wanted to be here as well, and she's recovering from a flu. So I don't know. It's been going around even up here in Canada, but I think it's like everybody gets together and just shares the love, right? Anyways,
makes sense.
It's not going around here. I rebuke that. Thank you.
You already had it, and so have I, and I'm good now. But yeah, it seems like it's a good time, good excuse to get out of stuff. But anyways, Marla, I'm going to have you unmute, and I'm going to put you up on the hot spot for the first card for Teresa and all the other Capricorns.
Yes, so I'm drawing from Kim's deck for the Capricorn message, activating the flower of love, and it's number 33, which would be a 6. So for Teresa, 6 + 0, 6. So it's a 6. It just seemed like, okay, very obvious that this was meant for y'all. All right, so let me put it so y'all can still, you can see it and I can read it. Okay, it's for the inner child. Awaken the magic of your inner child and unlock a world of wonder, joy, and excitement. Let go of inhibitions and give yourself permission to fully express, play, and explore. Embrace all aspects of yourself, even the deepest fears, with love and compassion. Connect with the energy of pure joy that comes from within and allow yourself to experience the full spectrum of emotions. As you harmonize your shadows with love, you'll unlock your true potential and become empowered to create the life you desire. Say fully yes to life, knowing you are safe, loved, and fully supported. Let your inner child come out to play and watch as the world around you transforms into a magical wonderland full of endless possibilities.
Woohoo! I love that.
And I know you were talking about your word of the year earlier, and it's like, this just really supports that, right? Just living openly.
Definitely.
Your inner child, like your inner child is going to live openly, not going to be afraid of all the things. And so just when you can tap into that playfulness, it just really helps to expand things. And I don't know, it makes me feel joyful even just reading that card of like, okay, let's like, how can we play more? Like,
I think it's going to be fun. Okay. I want to do this. Do you think that this is my get free card of going into my second childhood?
Yeah, absolutely. And that totally lines up with what Rhonda is saying too. Like, okay, you're 16 now, like live your life for you. Like, yeah, let's do a second childhood. You know, this is so fun. Like we're all along for the ride too. And then we get to live vicariously through you and you know, give ourselves permission to connect with our inner child. It doesn't matter if we're Capricorns or not, or have Capricorns in our charts. Like y'all, everybody can, let's do this. Bring more fun and laughter and play into the world. I think everybody would totally benefit from that.
I mean, what's more fun than goats in pajamas?
Let's do this no matter what. Let's make a bond, all of us. We're gonna give way to our inner child no matter what's going on, knowing that we're going to be taken care of anyway. It's not like what could happen.
So, you know, you could start off small. It's just like, okay, let's schedule one day a month of like, okay, let's be really intentional this day. And then just like slowly add in more days until it just comes second nature, you know. But I think if we can commit to that, you know, I'm down for that. Like, let's pick a day and let's say, like, this is the day we're going to really focus on connecting with our inner child. And then we have all of us helping to hold that accountability too, but also encouraging more play and fun.
Ooh, wow. I love this. Thank you.
And then, of course, what Crystal came to play for today is the dolphin, my pink, my rose quartz dolphin, and like connected with your heart with fun and play. Like right here we are, folks. Play.
Oh, perfect. Thank you. I love that.
I'm going to ask Jessica to go next before I call on Kim Van de Sandy, who's left us a special message, and then we will each pick a card for the collective for January, whether you're Capricorn or not. This is like an overarching card. That's my word today, overarching, because I can't seem to get it out of my head. Okay, here, Jessica. Thank you again for being with us as well. Thank you, Marla.
I'm so happy to be here. Well, I'm early. My shows don't come back till February, so I'm joining you guys from my vacation. But it's we know, those of us that are entrepreneurs, is it really a vacation? Not sure. But anyway, I'm using Miss Diana Cooper's deck, the Golden Future. And I chose this deck because Teresa and I have been having some really beautiful rabbit hole conversations at 7 a.m. every day. And so when I pulled this card, I literally gasped because of the conversation that we had this morning. And so I cannot make this up. This is just like Marla's. It's like, okay, this is Teresa's. But so I actually have two, because I chose one for like the Capricorn energy, but then one that's like, okay, but specifically for Teresa. So this one that's for everybody. You're going to laugh, Teresa, so hard. It's number 17, teleportation and levitation.
Oh,
do you remember we were talking this morning about flying?
Yes. Oh my goodness.
and remembering.
That's
and
a
so
card.
I love it. And it's Saint Germain.
Oh.
So we love that. And then but this card is all about, acknowledging and believing in possibilities. And the possibilities that once were, possibilities that we may not even be aware of yet. And this is the first step to, really understanding ourselves and being able to play and able to have fun. And some of these other things that we're talking about is just knowing that anything is possible, right? Yeah. And so this is also about trusting that Saint Germain is watching over and helping us advance our progress and tapping into and expanding on the gifts and powers that we know all of us have already. We just have to remember, go back, Yeah. And so the second one that I was like, okay, this is great, but what specifically for Teresa is number 40, and it's the Golden Cities.
Ooh, pretty.
The Golden Cities. And this is about living in a natural, environmental, and balanced way. And how I kind of interpreted this for myself is envisioning what you want your world to look like. And regardless of what maybe it actually looks like or what other people say it's supposed to look like, and finding out what that balance and harmony looks like for you and leaning into that. And some of this talks about really being conscious to spend more time in nature. So trees, rocks, all of that. And you'll see yourself radiate a golden aura, it said. And I just love the idea of that and the picture of that in my mind. And it's asking specifically with this card to connect with the principalities, the very high frequency angels over big projects. And so they're going to help you, those high frequency angels, to lean into that openness word that you're focusing on this year. So that's the Capricorn energy message.
Wow. Thank you. Really deep. I love that. I see this. Thank you. Thank you.
You're welcome. Rhonda's muted.
Oh,
I'm sorry. I love those cards, and I just can't wait to find out what your quest is for tomorrow. Being open. Yeah, awesome. Okay, so what I'm going to do right now is our friend Kim de Van de Sandy from the Netherlands, who I celebrated New Year's Eve with, because that was at 6 o'clock, and then I could go to bed at 9. She said hi. I said hi. I said, that's fair. Now I can go to bed. It's already midnight.
What a good idea.
I didn't know. I wore the same thing I wore all day to the living room, and then I went to bed at 9. So I am going to put her media on because she sent me a message and told me how to do it. And I just love her technical skills. And here we go. This is from Kim.
I wanted to share a quick message to wish everyone a love-filled and amazing 2025. And as we're celebrating and embracing this new year, it is also a special moment where we're celebrating and honoring the birthday of Teresa. So this is a birthday wish to you. I already have the beautiful lines hanging to celebrate your birthday. Have an amazing love-filled day, and really I honor you for your light, your amazingness, all you do here and share with the world. And it's truly an honor to co-create with you. And I'm so blessed to have you in my life. So I wish you a beautiful, amazing birthday. And I also want to share a little January message as we're going into the new year and the new month. So I've drawn a card out of my Activating the Flower of Love card deck, and it's number 19. And there's a beautiful heart. And that's the invitation for this year. Go within, be who you are, your light, be in your heart, like the gifts, the power, the answers, it's all within you. And I think as we're celebrating Teresa's birthday on this special day, it's also a celebration for all of us, a celebration of our light, of our journey, of our resilience, of our strength. So a little bit of what the card shares. Your soul is calling you to listen deeply to the wisdom within, to embrace your unique essence and walk your path with purpose and passion. Connect to the field of the flower of love and allow these divine love codes to permeate your being, awakening your inner power and wisdom. Don't hold back on your desire for change. Let the light within you guide you towards your heart's desires and watch as the universe conspires to make them a reality. Trust in the process and know that you are supported every step of the way. Embrace your true essence and let the power of I am light, I am love shine brightly through you, illuminating your path. And it truly is, we are navigating new territory. So it's really being invited to embody even more of our wisdom, of our light, to unpack who we are, to really be true to ourselves and to let that guide us. Because there's going to be a lot of changes outward and inward. And the only thing we can truly navigate on, or we are being invited to navigate from, is this light within. So as we celebrate this special birthday and this start of a new season of Spirit Sessions, take a moment to honor who you are. Take a moment to witness the light within you, the love, your intuition that is guiding you in beautiful ways, because we are being invited to make that our navigation system, to let that be our true north. So celebrate this moment, and please celebrate Teresa. Share your celebration icons in the messages below to really make this a special day. And I'm looking forward to seeing you in the next one. So happy magical birthday and see you soon. Much love. Bye.
That worked out great.
Thank you, Kim.
Thanks,
Yeah,
Kim.
that's so beautiful. Thank you, Kim.
Thanks for that wonderful idea. So that's really cool. So I guess we have time to do a card for the collective. I'm Marla. I'm going to let you go first because you may have to duck out. So because I know telephones are ringing.
Because lunch break is ending.
Yeah.
So the card for the collective is from the Angels and Ancestors deck by Kyle Gray. The card that popped out for the collective is White Witch.
Oh,
Be
nice.
the light.
Be the
Be
light.
the light. Take the higher road and choose the light. Remove yourself from lower energy experiences. About the White Witch, this card represents the maiden aspect of the triple goddess of paganism and modern Wicca. The maiden is a gentle, innocent, and pure aspect of the goddess, a loving soul who wants nothing but the best for the whole earth. Here she is joined by a horned owl, showing that she is willing to respect those with more wisdom and experience than she has. But she's also willing to trust what she feels to be right within. With this card, you are being reminded of the goodness within. No matter what is happening to you or around you, you have a choice. Choose not to be pulled into dramas, bickering, or energies that are just going to limit your joy. If you are surrounded by people who are hostile towards you or someone else, or you are in a negative situation, perhaps in your workplace, you are being invited to be the light. You are an incredible person who can really bring light. So how can you change the energy? How can you redirect the conversation to love? How can you protect yourself? How can you help the person that is being picked on? Or are you the one who is guilty of causing drama? You will know the answers. Know also that you are being encouraged to shine the light you were born to share. And I love this because I've been doing morning downloads with my grounding session, and that came up in today's download was about how we have the power to choose no matter what our external circumstances are. We have the power to choose, and I love that message still came through again now. And for this, we are not powerless ever. Sometimes things might feel overwhelming, like we don't have power or control in the situation, but there is always something in that situation that we can choose our response. We can choose to always, like the card says, come back to the light. And really that's really a heart-centered, love-centered choice. And so I think that such a beautiful card for the beginning of 2025, just that reminder that we can just keep shining our light. We get to choose that no matter what anyone around us is choosing to do, and take the higher road and vibrate on a higher vibration. Woo, woo.
I love it.
Love
Yes.
that. Jessica, would you mind going next? Are you ready to go next?
Sure.
You were born ready. Yeah, I know.
We'll segue right into the fact that this card too. Remember how many times did Marla just say light, Teresa, and how many times did we
Be
talk
the
about
light.
Okay, now I'm going to read you the first sentence for this card. It's the number 27, and it's the 12 chakras.
Oh, okay.
It's really beautiful. But this card reminds you that every single choice you make, so Rhonda, Marla talked about choices as well, affects the light your chakras emit. I have such a giggle right now from the alignment with all of this, but this is just reminding us about our choices. And the one thing I'll say is that, this morning as we were discussing light, or being the light as well, one of the phrases that came up for me, an affirmation that I use often is, isn't this a beautiful opportunity too? So like, that's the start of it. So when I'm going through a challenging time, I say to myself, isn't this a beautiful opportunity for me too? Because to lean back into the control that I have in the moment. I may not be able to control the circumstances, or we know we can't control other people. So, but putting it back on myself, what can I do in this moment? And the phrase that came for me this morning was, what if this is an opportunity for me to not react, or not get involved, or not, instead of doing something, maybe this is an opportunity for me to not do something for once. And so I'm thinking about this concept of light for all of us, and going, okay, if we're always worried about whether or not somebody else's light is on, we're not really paying attention to whether our light is on or not, right? So this is a great opportunity for us to do this. But I love that reminder for all of us that every single choice that we get to make, we get to make these choices. We have the opportunity to make these choices, will determine how much light we get to emit. And so how bright do you want your light to be in 2025? That's my starting question for you guys today.
Ooh, beautiful.
That's awesome. Thank you so much. And like you say, I don't know how we think we're separate, but our angels are all getting together and before the show and making up the plans before we get there. So I will share this. And how do we get to be the light? Well, this is the one that came up for the collective today. It's compassion. So listen to the first line of this. Your angels are wrapping a light of compassion around you at this time and guiding you to let go of conflict or the need to prove your point. Don't let the unjust actions of others block your experience of joy and freedom. Changing how you see yourself will change how others see you. Your angels are surrounding you at this time and encouraging you to see yourself through their loving and holy eyes. All the ups and downs you have faced, all the insecurities you have overcome, all the setbacks you have moved beyond are a testament to your resilience and strength. So you have compassion and respect for yourself. Angel wisdom is encouraging you to love and treat yourself the way you would love to be loved and treated by others. Then your own actions will be mirrored back to you by those around you. So ask your angel guide to help you be more compassionate towards yourself now. So by loving you, you love the world. That's shining your light out there.
I love that.
Yeah.
I just want to be singing like, this is the light of mine.
Yeah.
I'm going to let it shine. That's because we keep coming up. It's coming up. I love it.
And I love how you can sing it way better than me. So you keep singing, man.
It's our voices lifted up.
Yeah.
Like I was in a group and we were told creator is tone deaf. It's what you're singing from your heart that creator hears.
Well, yeah, make a joyful noise. It didn't say anything about being in tune.
Yeah.
That's what I always say when I'm standing beside my husband, who is even more tone deaf than I am. It's just a noise. Just make a joyful noise. Try it. It's awesome. And sing quietly, because then you go blend in with the choir. So, Teresa, you get to wrap it up because you're the star of the day.
Wow.
You get the little bluebird pin on your did you get one of those little pins when it was your birthday? at school or at church?
Oh, no, I couldn't do that when I was in school. I was in a religion that did not celebrate birthdays or Christmas or Halloween or Thanksgiving.
That's why we get to go big now.
Yeah.
So, and you don't belong to that anymore. You're 60
No.
now, so you get
Yeah,
this is your life from now on. Nobody else's.
Yeah. Woo-hoo. I'm excited. But we're not done with the light yet. Okay. The card is the very first card in the deck. I'm still using Light Stars, celestial frequencies. And I'll show you. This is one of the healing shields, or is it activation shield? It's a healing shield. She has both in there. And so allow yourselves to look at that and see where you there. Is that good? Yeah.
Yeah. Awesome.
So look at that shield there and all that light language, and let this activation come to you. It's about at the core, the center of the soul, therein resides a most brilliant light composed of the purest and highest frequencies of love. So see, we're not done with the light yet here. This inspirational force is but a spark of the very matrix of the universes, cosmic matter, and is directly connected to all that is. Creatorship energy provides a constant and steady stream of cosmic connection that nourishes and feeds all souls with a fountain of radiance and pure, refined stream of golden unity. So confronting the very core of yourself and your soul is the universal shield's greatest lessons. The main properties of this shield are initiating, the activations you're getting from this. It initiates connection, alignment, and unity with the soul and higher self, infuses empowerment frequencies into all chakra fields, and promotes feelings of courageousness, positivity, confidence, and safety. And it says your situation requires reconnecting with your higher self for answers, and do not look outside yourself. This card, even within the deck, she has these like grids that you could set up, and you place the different cards there, and you place the crystals on. That this would be a good one to help you to reconnect with really your own light, your higher self, the spark, everything, to reconnect with that light, which was exciting. I mean, didn't we have our black moon? I mean, we're totally introspective right now. And I don't know, does everybody at the end of the year, you're reflecting, and so it's totally reflective. But me, because it's my birthday, and I'm always like, oh my God, now what? No. And so it's definitely time to go within. Even this whole thing going on, it's in the north of the wheel when we're in winter, the medicine wheel, the north. And so what's the whole north about? North is about going, it's kind of like the dead time. Okay, everything's been harvested already in the fall, right? And now we're buried deep, we're underneath the soul, but that's where the transformation takes place. That's where we get ready to send out our roots first for support. And then when spring comes, we're ready to send out our shoots and to continue. So that's very introspection, and has to do with that Earth Star chakra too. So pretty neat, huh?
Yeah, and it's the squishy time of the year. when the butterflies go into the cocoons, and then they become all squishy and messy, and then they emerge into the beautiful butterflies for spring. Yeah. Thank you so much for joining us today. And Marla popped off early because she had to. And thank you, Jessica. I know you're coming back in February for hopefully meditations and messages too in February. But when is the Breakthrough Show back on in February?
So we are back. Project Joy comes back February 3rd. So that'll be my first show that comes back is Monday, February 3rd, which is the day before my birthday. So that's lovely and convenient.
Oh my gosh.
And then the Breakthrough Show will be back Friday, February 7th. Beyond 2D will be back Tuesday, February 11th. And then, of course, we have the new show, The Friendship Paradox Beyond the Film, where we'll be talking about so many of the moments that didn't make the film and going deeper on so many of the moments that everybody's talking about with the film. So I'm very excited about that new project. And because, I mean, isn't Aquarius an Aquarius without a million projects? No, they're not. So.
It's the age of Aquarius too, man. So
it is. So I'm just on brand, is what it is.
You're on brand. So this will air on This is Sunday, the 5th of January. You're all seeing this. Next Sunday, Marla and Joy Baker return, and on the 19th, Katie Steinley, fingers crossed, will be here with her yearly kind of forecast. And then on the 26th, Sherry Collins will be joining us. She's a quantum healer. And looking forward, the 2nd of February, we start again with another messages and meditations. We had no meditations today, but next week we'll try. Next time we'll try, and everybody hopefully will be full on board, and we'll be doing that. And we can hope for Bex again. We're going to get her on there one of these times, so hopefully she can fly in one of these other dates. But she does keep continuing to do all our graphic work, and we love and support her new mission in life, which is working all sorts of crazy hours. So thank you so much, everyone, for being here today. And I'm going to challenge the outro and the recording. And please remember, we are on, you can go back into our catalog for all our podcasts. So if you're on the road traveling, put us on. If you're watching hockey games with your husband, put those podcasts on so you can listen to something interesting. Don't laugh. It's true. Or we also
go Leafs. Okay.
Go Leafs, go. Yeah. The last time I saw the Leafs win the Stanley Cup was about a couple of years later. The man landed on the moon, and we haven't seen it later. All those things I'll see that my kids will probably never see.
Oh, wow.
Anyways, I'm a Leafs fan too, sadly. And we're on YouTube, and we're on the Breakthrough Show Network. So check us out on YouTube. All our catalog of shows are up there, always free, but we are always happy to take a donation because StreamYard doubled their price this year. Anyways, you guys.
I have one announcement.
Okay.
I'm doing another neurographics class later this month.
Oh.
You get to do fun and beautiful things like this. We don't even have to get fancy like this. You can leave the things out and still color beautiful pictures. And it's soothing, and it calms anxiety, and it helps you find breakthroughs. Right, Jessica?
Colorful ones.
Colorful breakthroughs.
So, Teresa, you'll be posting that on our Spirit Sessions Facebook page. The connections to that. We love that. And put those links up on the page so everybody can find it. And also check out Teresa Warren's page. And she also has other talents that you can tap into. The links will be in the bio. Okay. Anything else we need to remember? Nope.
I'm looking forward to this year, you guys. Woo woo.
Woohoo. Love you all. Love you all. Thank you so much. This is going to say play the outro at the recording and end. Yes. So we will do that. Stay in the studio afterwards.